how do you envision like happiness
Mm-hmm.
with your partner like in the long run? And
Really?
I'll get to like why I'm asking this question, right? Because
Yeah.
when I got to the cruise, right,
Mm-hmm.
that's one thing that stood out to me the most. Since like I said, like it's mostly like old people in the cruise, right?
Yeah.
And it's mostly couples, you know. And I get to watch these people for 7 days and kind of like have like a little bit sense of like what these people value, right? Like things I don't you don't get to see normally. These people still want to do it, like dance. These people will dance for like hours. Old people play games with their partners, and like even when we on the cruise, you see them planning a date in the cruise, going to the cruise. And when I was walking through the hallway, you see like in the cabin, there was just one person door I saw like they were like celebrating their 25th year anniversary in the cruise, right? And the most inspiring one actually that I saw, right? Because my first couple is right, like at night I'll just go to like they have like this place. It's kind of like a dance floor where like
Mm-hmm.
people like all the people just go and dance. They have like live music, and sometimes it's just like they have a DJ playing the music, right?
Yeah.
These people just come in the middle of the floor, right? Dance for hours and hours and hours, and I'll just be taking photos, videos, and stuff, right?
Mm-hmm.
And there was this one time. Let me show you.
You're far away. I feel like Muhammad, you're like far away.
No, I'm trying to see you guys.
Okay.
Okay, I took a very funny photo, right? Just to show you guys like how different I was on the group, right? This was me, right? Switch. See the type of people I was around? Look at that.
Oh wow.
Everybody else just
Dude.
very different, right?
Dude.
Like I'm like the only different one among these people. That's you guys are laughing. Yeah. So look,
Oh my God.
right. So there was this one time I was like, just videoing, and I saw like this very, very, inspiring moment, right? This lady, her husband was in a wheelchair. She pulled the husband on a wheelchair, like everybody's dancing, like couples dancing in the middle of the stage, and she just pulled the husband on the wheelchair, because he's like handicapped, and she started like moving the wheelchair, like they're dancing and stuff. Took photos of them, videos of them. I was like, wow, like a lot of people will be shy to do that. Look at that. That's them,
Wow.
right?
That's beautiful.
Yes.
That is so beautiful.
So I took photos of them, videos of them, right? But after I took the photos and videos, right, I was like, man, this is very inspiring. And you can tell like everybody around them too was like feeling,
The love.
the love like between them.
Yeah.
Like whenever they dance, like you see people like come like around them, like chat with them and stuff. Like this other like people was like, man, I'm very inspired by you guys, right?
Yeah.
So after I took the videos and the photos, right, because I knew like I was going to put it online, right, but I felt like a little bit guilty. I was like, man, there's no way I'm gonna put this people's stuff online without me telling them, you know. So I walked down the stairs, and I chat with them. I told them, I was like, look, I was taking videos of and photos of you guys dancing and stuff. I thought like it was really cool, but I didn't just want to take it and like put it like have it on my phone without letting you guys know. And this was like the lady was very nice. She was like, nah, man, that's fine. She was like, man, I'm happy you took the photos, and I sent them to her phone and stuff. And I was just sitting there like having conversation with them like for like a couple of hours, and she was telling me they've been together for like 25 years, right? But they recently got married like 3 years ago. When the husband got sick, and it was COVID. It wasn't when the whole 25 years they were together. The husband was fine, and they never got married, right? But when he got sick, she decided they should marry. And to me, how I see it is like, the time when the guy needed her the most, she was like, man, let's just do it. Just for me to show you that, I'm in this for the long run. And I was like, wow, that's very inspiring because, nowadays, like, I mean, we've seen situations where, like, people married to someone, even though, like, you will hear, like, people say, like, swear, like, in the wedding, I mean this for better and for worse, but it's
Yep.
really not what it is. Like, people change their mind when things change, you know? and we have this lady saying, we've been together for this long, and we probably never thought like marrying was necessary after being with someone for 25 years, but she still
Yeah.
wanted to do it just to make the guy know that yeah, she's in there. I was like, man, that's that is that is very really what I would consider like happiness in someone, right? Someone that will be there for you like no matter what.
Yeah. Yeah. I think that's story is very inspiring. I love to see people who are in love. And you can tell when people are in love. Like you can feel the vibe, you can feel the energy. Now, what was your question?
How do you envision happiness with your partner,
Oh my
could be
god.
your husband, your wife, or just do you even envision that like you
Yeah.
sharing like your most of your life with like one person, like it could
Yeah.
be multiple persons too, depending on where you at.
No, for sure. I feel like that's something that I'm single right now.
Yes,
And
she's single.
I am single. But I feel like that happiness that you're talking about, how do I envision happiness with somebody that I want to spend the rest of my life with? I think that have to come with getting to know the person, honestly. You know what I mean? Because, like you said, they dated for 25 years. No commit. Well, they had a commitment, but you know what I mean? No marriage, no nothing. That's because of their personality. They she understand or she understand that okay, he may not have this, but he makes me feel this way. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like for me, I feel like that's what keeps them going for that long. And that's my prayer for myself. Like I just want to be happy with my person. And I don't know how it's gonna happen, but it will happen.
Okay.
So envision happiness would be I want to be in the moment and enjoy my partner every time, every day. Does that answer the question?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a fair answer. That's a fair. But I think I think for me, it's just knowing what you want in terms of your own happiness, not necessarily basis off your. Don't base it based on your partner.
Oh,
Like it
okay.
shouldn't be like if I
Yeah.
have this type of person, I'm gonna be happy. No, no, no. It should be you, right, first. And then same thing goes for your partner. They should also be evaluating themselves, like what they
Yeah.
see as happiness, right? Because for me, you in life, you just have to be a little bit. You have to be content, right? Just say, okay, well, if you're not based on whatever you feel like it's okay for you, it's happiness. Keep it that way, right? And then when you meet, when you're with your partner,
Yeah.
eventually, you're not necessarily gonna put all of that happiness force like say, oh, you have to do this for me so I can be happy. No, 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 no.
Right.
You have to be happy for
For
yourself. So
yourself.
that way you don't have to put burden on your partner. Same thing goes from your partner also doing not putting that burden on you. Because then it's like, okay, well, you start feeling pressure. And then that
Yeah.
can, eventually affect both of you. So I feel like
And
just happiness is just being
yeah.
happy to with yourself, being content.
Yeah. And you know, I feel like I used to think that relationship will like marriage or relationship have to be happy, right? I used to think that when you get into that, that's when the happiness started or whatever, right? But I realize as I'm getting older now, I realize that these are two imperfect people coming together to make memories. They come together to make beautiful memories. And I feel like for a relationship to also last that long, you need memories. Memories are the things that keep the relationship going. And that's what I said. Like I want to be happy with my part. I envision myself to be happy, right? I don't know what I know what makes me happy.
Okay.
You understand? I know what makes me happy. And my believe and hope is that whoever I'm gonna be with, if they come into my life, I can make them happy to what I can see myself being happy with. And they can make me happy to what they can see themselves being happy with, if you know what I mean. Like you said, you have to figure out what makes you happy. Now, imagine having a partner who what you find as happiness, they find it as happiness as well. You
Yeah.
understand what I'm saying? So like
Yeah.
that will create a unique bond for both of you guys, because now I know what makes me happy, but I can't believe what makes me happy makes you happy, or you understand what makes me happy. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, and that's a
That's
very
deep.
key point, right? Because
Yeah.
I mean nowadays, like you see a lot of people saying we're not compatible, or we don't have the same interests. But truly, like it's not really about having the same interests, right?
That's not, yeah.
But it's mostly about having value for like whoever you dating, their interest. You don't have to have the same interest, but just respect like this person, like he's having to sports and stuff. When he's into that, I want to make sure like I don't become like a pain for him. Like
Right.
whenever
Right.
he needs to like watch his
Right.
sports, I'd be like, man, why you always watching sport? Why you always doing this? But just respect the fact that they like that, they enjoy doing that, and sometimes you actually need to like give them their time.
Exactly.
So like do that, and you have to have similar stuff that you two enjoy doing also.
Yeah.
So those things you two can do together and stuff. So it's mostly just somebody that you can share like many things with, but also respect like some of the things that they may have interest in that you not. So it's just pretty much like like be willing to compromise certain things
Right.
for that person. I mean, obviously, I'm not saying like if you cannot like compromise those things, you should be with the person. If it's something you cannot compromise, that maybe that's not the person for you.
Yeah, right. Like
But-
right at the beginning, you should be
Yeah.
able to know that.
Yeah. So I mean, you have to be willing to compromise because that's the whole. Because you two are not the same person. You're not. No two people have like the same interest on every single thing. There has to be some difference. So you have to be willing to make sacrifices in some aspect. It just depends on what you're making sacrifice on. Like, is that something you're willing to
Right.
compromise on?
I think similar to what you experienced with those two couple. I think probably I just I see myself and my partner, to be honest with you, not here, not in America, but of course we can come visit. But I see myself sincerely on like having I like farm. I like agriculture, so I want to have like a mini
That's
garden.
where the money
That's
is. Just in
very
case you don't know.
interesting.
Yeah, I like farm. I like having huge. That's what I want to do eventually.
Nice, man.
have like a beach house. Have design that
Gee.
stuff. That's where I see myself. To
I
me,
like
that's my
that.
happiness. Where of course every now and
Someone
then I'll
that's willing
probably
to
come visit.
live that life with you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, not saying we you still have all this stuff in the house,
Yeah.
but it's just when you go outside, it's in Africa. It's not in America.
Okay.
And then once in a while, we come like every 4 months, come take a vacation here, or go to anywhere in the country. Because like, if you're a citizen here, you can always come back.
Yeah, man.
So that's
I respect that.
that's
I mean,
that's where I see myself. Honestly.
I respect
Yeah, I need
that.
to go back home soon so I can know what Muhammad is so back there, man.
Trust, man.
It's like-
Akon didn't say that for no reason.
Yeah.
Wait, when was the last time you went?
This May.
May? Okay. I was there 2020, 2022.
I was there too, 2021, 2022.
Oh, yeah?
But I mean, trust me, it's reason why I feel like, to be honest with you, so I'm young, right? We are young. You know what I'm saying? Opportunities here. But again, the reason why I'm more stressing is because I know the way Africa is right now, that's how China was, the Asian countries. That's how they were before, right? Reason why you see Bill Gates, Warren Buffett, is because they're one of the first pioneer, right, in America to achieve such things, right? And Africa is at a point where it's like developing, right? If we are here, we have all this knowledge, technology, ideas, skill set. And if we sit here and not try to, if you want something good for yourself, your family, your lineage, you have to sacrifice, go over there. Because the next 5, 10, 20, 15, 30 years, if you decide to go Africa, you will not see any land to buy.
Yeah.
it will be
Even
none. It will
right
be
now
all
it's a
gone.
challenge. Yeah.
So that's just how people are going. Ghana, they had the president gave a lot of African Americans for free land. If they're going back there in batches to do business because they realize opportunity is there. So to me, that's how I look at it, right? Yes, I live here and there, but again, I want to make sure I establish myself back home. Because I want to make sure, I have something to fall back on. And I don't want to work for someone until I'm 6. Hell no.
Yeah.
50 is the max I see myself working. Other than that, I'm going to be working for myself. So to me, it's like a personal mission. So
Yeah, and I think when you think of the best place probably to retire, it's probably gonna be somewhere where you grow up in your childhood and stuff.
Yeah.
And Africa actually it's very, I mean, at this point, like, it's not expensive at all, like retirements compared to like
here.
the States. Like, I mean, most people here like cannot like retire like easily because, I mean, happily, because things are just so freaking expensive with homes and
You still pay.
you're not having income coming in anymore. So it's very expensive, and you definitely cannot own stuff over here compared to like back home. Like even though you see people here saying like they own this property, they own this house and stuff, you truly don't own it because
You
like
don't.
you still don't pay the
pay a
mortgage.
lease,
Somebody
yeah.
gonna come get it from
And
you.
and you know how much they even give you Social Security? It's bare minimum.
Yes,
So now imagine you living here talking about, yes, you're gonna live, but trust me, by the time you retire, you should have already paid off your house for you to survive off of your Social Security.
Of course.
And I think that's one reason too
Yeah.
why people like die so quick over here.
Yeah.
Man. Stress.
I see old people at
Yeah,
work.
stress, man.
People that
Retired.
are like 70 still going to work. So why would I don't want to live like that. Like, I don't. I've already seen what I can see. I've already, I'm gaining the experience that I need to gain. So if I can retire back home, trust me, where I'm not paying for shit, I'm going to do it.
Yeah.
So that's just my way of seeing things, but because here you pay for stuff until the day you die. Even your funeral, even the casket, you're going to pay for that. You know how much that stuff costs? So
Yeah,
it's
I
just-
heard people spend $10,000 to
Yeah.
$50,000 on a funeral.
Yeah.
That is crazy, man.
$10,000 to $50,000.
So
I
now
mean,
And
imagine.
if
I'm
you-
not saying that
if
in a
you-
rude way, but
Yeah,
I mean,
for a dead body.
It is.
Basically.
I was gonna say, I was like,
Like
man,
you're
that
a
sounds
corpse,
good.
yeah.
I was like, that sounds good. No, but that's true though. That's
But
true.
no, you pay for a dead body. That's what
even-
it is because the spirit of that person is gone. So like you're literally just paying for a dead body to be put on the ground, and you are paying 10 to 50,000 more. Some people pay more. Some people pay more. So and when
I think
and
that's
when
why
you
a lot
put
of
that
people-
body there, guess what? The next person, if
It's not gonna
to
be there
bury,
forever.
right?
Yeah.
They'll put somebody else on top of you.
Yeah.
So it's the truth, but it's people make it seems like it's no. If somebody is dead, they're dead. They're gone.
They're gone, man. But
So what's the
anyways,
point
I
of-
feel like we all need to be happy by the time, you get to a certain point. By the time you retire, you should be at a point where
You should be happy.
you're waking up being happy and not like living stress. Like, no, no one should experience that at that age.
Yeah, but then that's
My-
that's why I asked the question of like self-reflection, because I feel like you can only find what makes you happy if you really sit down and say, okay, you know what?
Yeah.
This is what makes me happy. This is who I am. I am comfortable with who I am. This is not something I want to let me call it. I'm not these are the things that makes me happy, and I'm not going to compromise on that. And I feel like most people cannot answer those questions. And they go every day being unhappy. You can be happy anywhere you are.
Yeah.
People in Africa, they're poor, they don't have much, but I promise you they're happy. So I think it's more sort of like you, the person, have to sit down, evaluate your life, see what makes you happy, and also be comfortable with what makes you happy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. I mean, that's deep right there.
Yeah.
So where do you see yourself though at that age?
What,
What age?
older?
Yeah, at that age,
Oh my God.
where, like, what do you see yourself doing? Which area, which country, or what?
Oh, so we're talking about retirement now.
I mean, oof. What I
That's
would
a
like to
deep
get done by
question.
that time, I mean, I truly just enjoy like meeting like different people from like different backgrounds and stuff, and just having conversation with them and just learning like unique things about them. So I think I definitely see myself like doing like a couple more travel trips like different places. But um yeah, I know not everyone probably into like traveling stuff, and I'm not saying that's like a requirement for like whoever I'm going to be with, right?
Yeah.
Like I'm pretty fine with like just doing things with myself, like the things that I truly am passionate about.
Well, you think your
But
wife is gonna let you travel alone? Trust, but they will not do
look, I've met this guy.
They're gonna be spying you, man.
Last year, I met this guy in freaking Mexico. He was doing it. I think for sure I met like this old ladies.
Are
Like
you comfortable though? Are you comfortable to leave your wife at home?
I don't
and
have
take
problem doing that.
Well,
Yeah,
you don't,
I'm fine.
but I mean,
No, that's what I'm saying. Like,
not
are
all
you,
women can
because
do that.
I might,
Especially when you
I
as a
have to.
man,
No,
are you comfortable?
It's not like I'm going for like 6 months. I
Right,
try
but
like
even a
very
week,
short trips,
are you
like a week or
comfortable
two.
as a man to do that? Okay, let me rephrase that question. Are you comfortable as a married man?
I mean,
To do
I
that.
mean, I think the best thing I can do for myself as a man, right? Like, I have to make sure like I do my homework in the person I'm going to be with.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, I'm not just gonna be with anyone, right? And that's another thing that I found like very um so much value in, like after seeing those people on the cruise, right? Like I have to make sure I'm very careful with like who I choose to like be my wife.
Yeah.
You know, I mean sometimes like it would have happened like you probably think like this person gonna be like the person for you for the long run. Then things may just change. People change over time, but at least I want to make sure when I get to that point of making that choice, right? I have to make sure, yes, this is the best I can come with at this point.
Yeah.
So that's the best. That's the best way I can go about it. Then, if they fine with it, perfect.
Okay.
My homework, I did my homework well. If they're not fine with it, then I have to be willing also to just move on.
Yeah.
That's life. Like things happen, like things change.
Yeah, but I feel like
So
You know,
I think I understand the question you asking. Can I
Okay.
trust the woman?
No, not trust
is
the
that,
woman.
Is that
no.
what you're asking?
I
You
think
trust yourself.
I
Can I
think
trust my-
it's
yes, I
more
would trust
sort
myself.
of.
Control yourself.
No, I
Yes.
think it's more sort of like it's not even a matter of like, oh, do you trust yourself not to cheat, right? Because of course that's what people ask, like, oh, I can't believe you leave your wife. But what I'm saying is that marriage is a deep thing, you understand? And when you married, like you're talking about compromising, right? You like to travel. You look like somebody who like to have fun. You don't mind going 2 weeks not being home. You understand?
No, I can have fun by myself,
That's what I'm saying.
Yes.
That's what I'm saying about you. You
and I don't have
mind
problem doing that.
right?
Yes.
But then it's one thing when it comes to you, but there's another thing when you involved. When now you have a wife and you have children, or let's just say you don't have children.
look,
you have
that's-
a wife, right? But she's more. I don't know how to say it. Like you say, you don't mind leaving your wife and going that way. My question is,
No,
what
if
is
she's
that
not
gonna do
into
to
that,
the relationship?
Obviously, like I mean, I would love to like, not have those
Like, travel with them.
those experiences like whoever I'm with, right?
Oh, okay.
But if they're not into that, then I
did
think
your
that's
homework
that's
wrong?
more so their problem now. It's not mine.
What do you
No,
mean?
no,
It's
it's-
not yours.
No, look, because I mean, obviously, like because look, these are like things that like that I may not compromise, right? Like like I'm into this type of stuff.
Yeah.
So if we're gonna get together, I would love. I mean, I would think you pretty much yes, I'm pretty big into these things, and you're willing
To support
either
me.
yeah to either do it with me or understand if you don't like doing it, right? So at that point, like if I invite you, let's go to this place, and you say I don't like traveling to that place. All right, fine. I'll go. No, I'll be nice over there. Can I go? No, I think it's just I think that's one mistake a lot of people do it, right? Like try to change
Yeah.
themselves for like whoever they want to be with, and that's not the best way to go about things because you're gonna change yourself, and you're gonna
you're
hate
suffering.
yourself so bad.
Yep.
You're not gonna
'Cause
be
you're
happy about that
satisfying
because
somebody
you're gonna
else
find
now.
yourself not doing the things that you're truly passionate about.
Yeah.
Then you're gonna be mad at yourself, and that's gonna affect the relationship you have with that person because you're gonna start being mad at them, whether it's intentionally or unintentionally. But it's gonna happen eventually. Then both of you are gonna be very unhappy. Then, boom, divorce happen. But if you stick to who you are, right? Like just love yourself for you are, and let that person also like respect that. Those are relationships
guys,
that
I'm trying to
usually
keep
last
my
long.
feet
And
warm.
it's funny because sometimes you see like situation where like people are like in this type of relationship where the man or the woman will still let the woman like have fun with our friends, like go to the clubs, like travel alone and stuff, and they're still happy.
Yeah.
And to me, I see like, man, like why would I even want to do that?
Yeah.
Like I don't see that working for me. But just because it don't work for me, don't mean like it's not gonna work for other people. Other people like still like have the best relationship, even though they're still having fun with like other people outside, but they value each other's time and stuff. But it's not gonna work for me. It doesn't work for me, but it's definitely working for other people. It's just what people value and stuff.
Yeah. I think it's. Sorry, I literally just. You heard that when I burp?
No, I did not.
Oh, okay, good. But no, I think, like you said, while you doing your homework, you get to know either is this person gonna do the things. What makes me happy? Is this person is willing to do it with me? Do they even enjoy doing it with me? Right. So I feel like for me, when you get married to somebody, that's a whole nother level of commitment. You know what I'm saying? So
Right.
now you're not one yourself. You guys are like both of you guys make one.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So you have to make decisions that reflect on each other's happiness or what makes each other happy. So,
I mean,
yeah.
obviously, like you cannot be selfish. Like,
Do you even see yourself getting married? Like,
yeah, of course, I am going to get married.
Really?
Yeah. Why do you say that?
because I feel like you don't. Safwan, you don't talk about your dating life. Like,
Of course, why not?
yeah.
does Safwan
Nah.
even date people?
That's his best. That's
Like
his
no, like example, right? You talk about your dating life. I remember the last time we had a conversation.
Oh no,
You
the
told me
battery
about
died at the
the girl
very
you were talking
interesting
to, right?
part.
But Safwan is like stone, yo. It's all.
Yeah, no, the battery died at a very interesting
Safwan
part.
is like stone, yo. Safwan don't talk about his dating life, and I'm like, is Safwan?
No, I feel like that should be private.
What do you
Yeah.
mean? At least let people
No.
have an idea that okay, Safwan,
No, I want people to have an idea after like when
Like
I finally
women.
when I finally decide to settle
you
down.
know.
When I finally decide to, I mean, I actually do think some people feel like I may struggle like actually settling down, but I don't think that's the case at all.
No.
And that's the reason too why like I don't just like date randomly because I don't want to find myself in a situation where like I know this thing is not going to work, but I'm just in there just because I've been with this person for like certain amount of time.
Yeah.
And that's why I don't put my stuff out there also because people have so much to say online, and
Brutal.
yeah, and yes, and I feel like that's to me I feel that should be private. Like whoever you're dealing with and stuff, it should be private, and just stay out of like the public eye and just let you and you two I mean obviously if the lady want to post that stuff online, then if she can handle all the online stuff, then fine
That's
for her.
fine.
I'm not gonna say no, don't put me online. I'm not like that. Like you can put me as much as you want, but I do post sometimes, so you probably just never see it. I mean, when I used to,
you post your
yeah.
woman.
yeah, when I
Yeah.
mean, a few times when I have done that, and I post sometimes, but then again, you probably wouldn't tell
You
if I'm
wouldn't
there.
tell.
You wouldn't
You
tell
tell.
No.
because look, I mean, I post like
I don't know if I know anybody that you've ever dated.
You wouldn't know because look,
wouldn't know.
you wouldn't know because I post everyone at the same time. I wouldn't post and put like a comments like this is the love of my life or things like that. I'll just post like as me and the person having a
Yeah,
great
you
time.
just
So
you just post
You just
tomorrow.
suck
You
it.
post with your friends. So it's like you know
Yeah.
keep people guessing.
You just
They
don't know.
so it's like
She was like, I don't know.
I don't know about that, but
I mean,
I feel like
that's the goal,
if you're happy in a relationship, you're happy. And
I don't think I need
the
social
camera
media
still
to be
on?
No, the camera's off now, but the audio is still on.
Oh.
Do you want me to switch the battery?
Yeah, we can
I don't know.
we can pause it.
Yeah, I mean, we almost should be wrapping up also. So, but yeah, finish what you were trying to say.
Finish with you.
But I feel like if you're happy with somebody, you're happy. For me, I feel like you've never seen me post a guy on my Instagram.
Why not?
You've never seen me post because I've not yet been in that commitment relationship where I feel like, okay, I'm happy with you. I can be free with you. It doesn't matter what it is. Like, you don't give me any vibe that says like I shouldn't post you or something. Like, no. But I respect the fact that it's private for sure.
Yeah, it's funny too, cause like I mean, one of like the most recent one I had, right? Me and the person actually had like a a little bit issue with that, right? Cause she felt like I'm hiding something just because I'm not posting her. She was like, I feel like you should be posting me now. I was like, why do you need me to post you for you to be comfortable? You know? And the thing is, like I said this last episode that we did actually, there's actually a research that came out, right? They were asking people that are in the relationship, like trying to figure out like whether posting online has like any effect in your relationship and stuff. It turns out to be people that actually don't post things online last longer than people that do post their relationship online.
Of course.
You know?
I feel like for me, I will not post my boyfriend on my Instagram. I'll post my husband. I'll post little things. Like if I get pregnant, you will never know. You will just see a baby.
Yeah.
That's the kind of post I'm talking. Does that consider private? Yeah.
Yeah, I think certain things supposed to be private, but like the celebration thing, like
celebration,
you wouldn't post when you're pregnant, but when the baby comes out, I have a baby. You put that online.
Or let's say you guys, like Christmas, you guys, you can post with your husband. You can do that.
I'm telling you, there's a whole lot
it's
of
like an occasion. It's not something.
Yeah.
Oh, look at my baby. Oh, it's not like that because that's like too much now.
I'm telling you, this, bro, you wouldn't believe like how many negative people are just online, man.
Yeah,
just going like random, like all these like all these pages that have like so many followers. Go under the post and see just the amount of negative people get like on the comments. Like, man, you would not believe how many people just out there just picking like just. Some people think they're funny, but some of the comments are not funny at all. Like it's just straight up like being rude to other people.
Yep.
And most people cannot handle it. Like me, I mean, for the most part, like I don't give a damn like what other people think of me. All right, like if I feel like I have so much value in this thing, or it's what I believe. Like you can have your own thoughts and all that. Like I do not care because one thing I know is like I do not have any control over like what you think or how you feel. So it's not even my right for me to tell you like how to feel about me or like how to think about me. So if I don't have control over that, then why should I let that like like have any effect on me? So that's how I've always seen things. Like I will try to do the things that like I really want to do, passionate about. Whether like some people are happy about it and some people are not. And one thing we should also know, right? You cannot please everyone. Like it's impossible. Like even Jesus have haters, man. so what makes me think I'm not gonna have haters? Like Jesus have haters.
Yeah.
Like all the prophet and stuff. So forget it. Like you cannot please everybody.
You can,
so
man.
I'm just all
Please
you can
yourself.
do. Be yourself and be happy to that. Be truly happy to that, and you just be fine. When you're happy with yourself, you be a happier person overall.
I agree, man. Trying to please other
100%.
people, and while you're there struggling inside, because you're just like, oh, I want to please these people. Like, nah, man, you're never gonna be happy about like that. Just be happy with yourself. Be content and do what makes you happy. To be honest.
Yeah, man. But yeah, this was another great episode. Thanks so much, man.
Yeah,
everyone. Fatima for coming on.
I need to come here more often.
Yeah, man. You gotta come and spit more bars for us. And I actually do enjoy this conversation.
It was
learned so much from you.
I get to learn something.
Yeah,
we have 2 different
new,
episodes
for
now.
sure.
yeah. So we should be good. But thanks so much for sticking to the end of this. You
Thank
guys have
you.
anything to sign off with, or
Just be true to yourself.
literally? So I like that.
Do deep self-reflection. Figure out what makes you happy. And once you figure out what makes you happy, be comfortable with that. And look for people that can increase that happiness. And look for people that can support you, not people that will make you feel bad about things that you're happy about.
Nice. And I would just say, listen to this too, people, man. Yeah, I'm speaking all the advice. But yeah, I would just say consistency also, since that's something that we touched on. Yeah, just keep grinding. Like, it's gonna be very boring. It's gonna be very lonely. It's gonna be very sad. But you may not see progress. But I would encourage you to just find a way to have like a record keeping and go back and see the progress you've made. Then that would be very encouraging for you to keep going.
Yeah.
But yeah, thanks again. We'll catch you guys on the next one.
Peace
All
out.
right, peace out. Bye.